Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online, the SLOTRO 2 edition. This here's Gnomadan. Say hello to everyone, Gnomadan. Indeed, glad to see ya. Here we are where we left off in Buckland. We were sitting here, we had come over to do healing stores where we had to bring the crate of salve had to come over here and get a crate of salve from a gentleman just right over here at the other side of Brandy Hall, and supposed to take it back to him over there, Brunner Stoutthrush, who's a bit of a villain. And we found we have got a lot of quests in this area that are now open for us and ready to be ready for us to go. And it looks like they are all like level appropriate, level 15. And since Buckland is actually in Brigands, it's not part of the Shire, because we are saving all the Shire stuff for whenever we make our little Hobbit little brother to run through the Shire, beginning Shire instances, and try and get every single one of those done. We are going to take on the Buckland and the Old Forest quest here. So let's see what we have. We've got 3 here right in front of us. Berengar High Knoll.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Forest Wolves. Wolves in the Old Forest have been something of a threat in foresters and woodsmen, but they've recently become more dangerous and aggressive. We don't want them coming into Buckland, so it would be best to hunt them down now in the Old Forest itself. There's a tunnel through the high hay east of here. Indeed. Kill 12 wolves.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Hark Bracegirdle there, forest bats. The bats of the Old Forest have been a minor annoyance in the past, but of late they've grown very aggressive and even dangerous. They could become a plague in Buckland, so we need to reduce their numbers before that happens. There's a tunnel through the high hay east of here. Thank you, Hodrick. And now Brumbald Tunnelly.
Might I have a word with you?
The bears of the Old Forest have always been dangerous, but in the past they were not very aggressive and could be avoided. Now they are roaming all over the place and may even come out of the forest to threaten Buckland if they aren't stopped. There's a tunnel through the high hay east of here. Apparently there are a lot of tunnels through the high hay east of here. Let's go look over here at Tolly Brockhouse. I bet you're going to tell us about a tunnel east of here, aren't you?
Might I speak with you a moment?
The Woodcutters Tale. These are strange days. Most hobbits stay away from the Old Forest, but my living depends on it, and I've never had any problems. Till now. The forest creatures have all gone strange. I swear the tree roots themselves moved to trip me up, and now I've sprained my ankle. I still need to collect some mushrooms. They grow in the west part of the forest, between the bonfire glade and the bald hill. Also, please bring in some lumber from my seasoning pile. The pile is to the east past the bonfire glade and a little south. And I need some sap from the old maple on Bald Hill east of the bonfire glade. I'll gladly split my fee with you. Here, take my bucket for the sap, and thank you kindly. So collect the seasoned lumber, mushrooms, and a bucket of maple sap. All right, do we have any other? Got a lot of bounders over here. This is where the bounders have their practice, is it? Have we got any other quest around? Let me do a quick scan of Buckland here and see if there's any other quest, and I will rejoin you in just a moment. There are indeed more quests. We are right here at the Buckland Gate, just outside of the bridge right over there, beside the Brandywine, right here at the Buckland Gate, and we have 3 people here who quests do not involve the Old Forest, really, or most of Buckland here. They also actually have more to do with Adso. So let's talk to Ella Lilypond first.
Could I speak with you a moment?
A meal for men. Adso Haybank, my employer, aims to have fare to serve men as well as hobbits. Trumrick has people looking for mushrooms to serve hobbit fare, the envy of the Four Farthings. The fare of men comes from the bountiful boars and bears prowling the brie fields. If you should find the boars and bears north and east of the gates of Buckland, between the Brandy Hills and the borders of the Old Forest, gather some meat and then return to me. So collect bear haunches and boar shanks. Indeed. Trumbrick Ragwort.
But I take a moment of your time.
The envy of the Four Farthings. Hello, I see that you're a person who knows your way around the wilder parts of the world, and so the offer I have for you will surely make your heart leap. I represent Adso Haybank, an enterprising fellow from Buckland with a grand vision. A vision of building an inn among the Great East Road. He dispatched myself and these men beside me and such a willing folk to assist him with his dream. I seek mushrooms found along the banks of the Brandywine River to the north, mushrooms to fill and satisfy the belly with a bit of Shire hospitality. Beware if you go, though, for I've heard tell of slimy slugs and nasty vermin in the area. Would you collect some mushrooms for me? 20 mushrooms, we'll accept that. And Ted Reedy.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Trophies for the walls. My employer, Adzo Haybank's Inn, is to be a blend of brie culture and hobbit sensibility. He asked me to employ folks to acquire items that will display the nature surrounding brie to bring a large feel to the inn. I am prepared to pay those willing to do some hunting for suitable objects. North and east of here, between the Brandy Hills and the borders of the Old Forest, you will find bears, boars, and wolves. Adzo has asked me to obtain a bundle of coarse bear furs, pristine boars' heads, and primitive, pristine boar corpses and wolf corpses suitable for stuffing. If you return these to me, I will pay you well. So we need to get bear carcasses, boar heads, wolf carcasses, and bear hides. All right, easier done than said. So we will get that. We have one more ring that I found here. Right over here, our good friend Celandine Brandybuck. Miss Celandine, what's up with you?
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
Old Forestry. Are you looking for work? Well, it's not much, but maybe you can do me a favor. I inquired about notes on the Old Forest from Farmer Maggot, and I still have not received them. Perhaps you would be willing to go to his farm and ask him where they may be. You can find Maggot's farm, Bam Furlong, in the Marish. That's the Green Hill country in the Shire across the Brandywine River. Cross the Brandywine Bridge and turn south on the river road. His farm won't be far away. The Bucklebury Ferry would be faster, but the Bounders want no one using it for the moment. Farmer Maggot doesn't like trespassers, but he's good enough sort when you get to know him. Talk to Farmer Maggot at Bam Furlong. We shall certainly do that. All right. I am going to go down this way and around Brandybuck Hall, and that will be the last part of Buckland here that we have not explored. Boy, look at all the devastation that the Black Riders made when they rode through town. So we're going to do that, and then if we don't find any more rings, I will meet you back here at Buckland Gate, and we will go see if we can talk to Farmer Maggot. All right, we have been just about all the way around Buckland, every little nook and cranny, including a long part of the hedge that runs along the south border with a couple of gates in it I never realized were there. All this time, and I'd never been to that part, you know, down by Toad Marsh. I'd pretty much forgotten Toad Marsh was over there, too. I'm wondering if there's any quest that involved that. Cannot remember, but yeah, we're going to pass all of the havoc that the Black Riders have wrought and come on around here and head into the Shire for a short while. We're going to head to the Marish. Bounder here, you're the one that gives the quest about joining the Bounders, haven't you? Yep, join the Bounders. Oh, also from the Shire to
Can I take a
Breetown.
moment of your time?
Sure, we'll take that. From the Shire to Breetown. Feeling a bit cooped up here in the Shire, eh? I say you should go to Bree, where the men dwell. There's bound to be work for an enterprising sort like yourself. Head east along the road, and you'll reach the gates of Bree before you know it. Stay to the road, mind you. The Bounders won't stray from the Shire. When you reach Breetown, speak with the mayor. He's a friendly fellow and might find a use for your talents. We'll take that, because even though we are technically almost in the Shire, we're still in Buckland. I don't think that, Breeland. I don't think that will actually count for one of the Bree quests. But hey, science. We will check and see whether or not it actually... Uh-oh. Hey! It's, Bingo! Bingo! How are you, my buddy?
Let us cross the bridge and visit my cousin Priska.
I think your next quest is what, level 16? Is that what it is? I'm thinking it is. So we're real close to talking to you again, aren't we? Bingo Boffin, Journeying Hobbit. We'll have to get back to you, Bingo, real soon now. But we want to finish up a couple of these that we've got going on. All these are Shire quests, right? Yeah, the postman quest and
Might I
all.
have a word with you?
We're going to ignore all the Shire quests that we passed because, as I said, I want to make the SLOTRO 3 edition. Or SLOTRO 2, Narwane's little brother, however we decide to name it. And that's going to be the Hobbit that we're going to cover and do all of the bazillion quests here in the Shire that all have to do with Hobbit shenanigans. But until that, we're just going to continue on and go on down here into the Marish and see if we can find Bam Furlong and talk to good old Farmer Maggot. Just seeing which way I go. Okay, I turn left. That goes to Woodhall. This goes down to the Marish where Farmer Maggot lives. Been a while since I've been in the Shire here. I'm somewhat embarrassed that I've forgotten which road led which way. Because I never spent a whole heck of a lot of time down in this region too. There's not a lot. It's not like around Hobbiton and the Greenfields and all. Down here in this inn, down in the Marish and down below Stock, there just wasn't a whole heck of a lot to do. We're going to continue. Yeah, I could just cut across the field, but I'm not about to cut across Farmer Maggot's field and get his dog sicked on me. He gave Frodo Baggins a pass, but just because Frodo was a local boy. And they got along well. You know, he knew him from back whenever he was a young tween who used to steal his mushrooms and stuff, but he knew that Frodo had grown up to become a quite respectable, gentle hobbit, just like his father. So, festival grounds, now entering the Marish. Well, I guess technically Bam Furlong is part of the festival grounds whenever they're having is it the spring festival that they're having? When you have to come and steal mushrooms. So, technically we got some festival grounds here. Let's talk to Farmer Maggot, respected farmer. We are on Old Forestry.
I've no chuck with strangers.
What now? More blasted strangers? Get off my... Oh, Celandine Brandybuck sent you? Well then, I shall at least speak fair to you. She sent you to ask about notes? I sent those on a while ago with my son Rollo, his friend Doderick, and Will Mac Brandybuck, one of my farmhands. My son wrote those notes because so few other hobbits around here know the forest at all. He probably stopped off at the inn at Newbury, just inside the A-gate at Buckland. Likely all three of them are busy carousing rather than doing their duties. If you look for them there, I'm certain you can coax the notes from them. So talk to Rollo Maggot, Doderick Brandybuck, or Will Mac Brandybuck in Newbury. Okay, really? I don't remember there being an inn in Newbury, not one you can enter, and there probably still isn't one you can enter, so let's run on back to Newbury and see. Maybe it's another part that I've never noticed before. Alright, I will rejoin you when we get over there to Newbury. Alright, you may notice we are not in Newbury. That's because coming in the gate here, we found Will Mac standing right here. So we did not have to go far. So apparently we're not going to find the inn in Newbury. Where's the inn at? This wasn't the inn, was it? Where's the inn? Inn? Where are you, inn? Hello? Hello? Will Mac, where's the inn at?
Oh, woe is me.
Farmer Maggot sent you. Just what I needed on top of all else that's happened. As if it were not enough that big folk took everything that we had to deliver and that Rollo and Doderick went off on their own.
I hope it's not a bother. May I speak with you?
Unwelcome strangers. Some man from around Bree came to Maggot's demanding food and got run off by the dogs, but as we, Rollo, Doderick, and I, crossed the bridge, we were waylaid by big folk just like him on the bridge. They made us take everything from our wagon and put it on theirs. Then they headed off east along the Great East Road, but not before giving a good licking to Mr. Maggot's own wagon. Now look at her, all in tatters. I know I was lucky to get away with my hide, but without that produce being delivered, my hide will be worth nothing after Maggot gets done with it. Dodrick and Rollo ran off after the wagon and found that the Brigands' camp is between here and Adzo's camp on the north side of the road. I would appreciate it if you could get the produce back. Collect Farmer Maggot's produce. We certainly will. So that was Maggot's wagon there, huh? Ooh, he's not going to be happy about that, that's for sure. All right, so change of plans once again. Let's see if we can go and find Farmer Maggot's produce. Said it is with some brigands north of the East Road here, between here and Adzo's camp, and I've got a pretty good idea where that is. I would think just past this hill on the left here and off to the north side. Alright, hope everyone is enjoying the Yule Fest. Haven't gotten to talk to y'all about that yet. Haven't got to participate in it yet. As I said, it opened up on Tuesday? And I've either been at work, I was at work that next day, and then yesterday I spent all day in Atlanta, in town itself, well, Alpharetta actually, helping my son move, doing more stuff in his house, moving some remaining stuff out of the apartment that he's leaving and all. So it was a busy day. So this is the first time I've gotten back to be able to do anything, and that includes any of the Yuletide and Christmassy stuff, because World of Trucks also just started their Yule festivities and their Christmas time deliveries. So I'll be participating. Oh, G-Bub will be over there too. And I'll be participating in that pretty soon. In fact, I'm hoping to do a couple of deliveries just as soon as I finish up with this and get it all uploaded and all. So we'll see how things go there. But hope y'all are enjoying it. I understand there was a huge... excuse me. I was going to say a huge patch, but no, the patch wasn't very big. The update, the patch that they did wasn't very big. It was more the time for the update, the time it took for them to get the update done. The downtime was huge. That's what it was. Yeah, is this the wagon that they put the stuff in? I'm thinking it is, maybe? No, doesn't look like it. I see things in there, though. What is that? That is produce. Yes, there it is. So they are all in there. We'll be moving into the Shire soon. This is going to be fun. Yes, I've got a feeling it will be. I tell you what, there are too many of these people wandering around. Let's thin out the ranks a little bit. Which one of y'all are going to wander over this way? Let's get you. And cut you up. Boom! Down you go. Alright, can we hit you? Take you down? Yes, we can. It doesn't look like we drew anybody else on you while we were at it. Down you go. Ha, Sharky was right. It's easy living up in the north with these little hobbits. And the fat tradesmen ripe for the plucking. Alright, let's grab this produce right quick. A sack full of farm produce, including some delicious looking mushrooms. Oh, we only had to grab one? Well, that was easy as heck. Alright, we are gonna go back to Wilmac now. And I think that will be an episode. So I will see y'all when we hand the produce back to him and then see what happens after that. I see we also got, whenever we completed it with Wilmac, let's take a look. We got, what, Cryomabe? Was that the name of it? I remember several of my characters wearing these for a while, although the enduring dwarf leather gloves of fleetness are actually better for it. Wow. In fact, I think my original lore master Loomis is still wearing Crymabe. But okay, we'll keep the medium armor there. We'll keep the others, so we won't have to do that for a while. Oh, I guess we can actually take you on. Whoop, you done ran out of our target. I was going to say we actually need to take you on because we need some boar heads and stuff, don't we? But that's fine. I'd forgotten we were hunting y'all. Let's get back and let's get the produce back to them. And then later on, we'll come and do the hunting and all. I'll see y'all in just a moment. Lovely night in the Shire. There's the Brandywine Bridge looking as gorgeous as ever. Let's run on in here and talk to Will Mac right quick. Let him know we've got his produce for him and see where he wants us to go next.
I'm sorry. My thoughts were elsewhere.
You found the produce. I cannot thank you enough. I thought it lost, but now I have other concerns. Rollo and Dodric. Oh no.
Might I trouble you for some help?
Rollo and Dodric. I'm worried about Rollo. After he and Dodric got back from looking for the Brigands, they headed down toward Brandy Hall to speak with Saradoc, Dodric's uncle. They were none too happy and wanted to speak their minds on the job the Bounders are doing. Now it's just possible he ran off with his friend Dodric on some lark. I wonder if you'll do me another favor and go over to Brandy Hall to look for Rollo. Brandy Hall is at the center of Buckland, south of the Buckland Gate. Hopefully Dodric's uncle Saradoc, the master of Brandy Hall, will likely know where those boys have ran off to. So go and talk to Saradoc Brandybuck. That we will do, but this will be the end of today's episode here. And we need to get around to doing some Yuletide stuff and collecting our presents over there. So we will get that back to that next time. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. Glad to have you along. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you then. Bye-bye. Oh, Gnomadan thanks you too. Indeed. See you then, and bye-bye.